What's going on there, guys? So, I have the Yuneec Breeze in front of me. Let me get this away. Let's slide a little bit closer here. And from my understanding, after reading through a lot of the original forums with this thing, this mirrored piece that covers these light sensors, it apparently, if you try to fly over water, causes a reflection and makes this thing absolutely go bonkers over the water. Now, I have had some advice from people that watch my channel, and so shout outs to those people. But I had already kind of been looking into removing this just because of how much I was reading about this. You know, the specifics of this was I wanted to use this on my boat and get some cool selfie footage of us trolling on the boat, follow me mode on the boat, stuff like that. But I didn't want to do that if it was going to obviously fly away. So I think what we're going to do is pop this bottom piece open, which from my understanding is really simple to do, and we're gonna see if we can pop this little funky mirrored piece out of here so that just the light sensors are available. So from what I understand, this thing just unclips. Yep. Oh, look at that. I didn't even have to use a screwdriver. I'm just grabbing the back. Let me stand this up. I'm just grabbing the back of it and popping. Yep, look at that. It just pops right open. Holy mackerel. Wow, that is the cheapest thing I have ever seen. Unbelievable. That is crazy how they designed that. I would have spent a bit more money and made this thing a little harder to get into. Wow, okay. Well, I guess I don't need the screwdriver. It just has some small clips and then you have access to it. So for the moment, let's just take a look inside here while I have it open, in case you guys didn't take yours apart. Yuneec. So yeah, here's the little sensors. This thing looks like it would be extremely easy to work on. Very basic hobbyist tools. I have most of these. Allen wrenches, small screwdrivers. Looks like most of this is just Allen wrench. Glue. Hot glue. This would be extremely easy to replace parts on, I guess, if you had to. So, interesting. Well, these are what we need to apparently open up a bit. Is that rubber? That is rubber around there. Huh. Little rubber O-rings of some kind around this. Some kind of protective O-ring thing. Well, for now, let's just set this aside because it's not what we're here to look at. We are here to pop this mirrored lens out that I don't care about. And I honestly don't even care if I break it, so I think what I'm going to do is take the screwdriver and push on it and see if we can just pop it through. Look at that. A little bit of pressure and she just popped right off. Well, that was simple. Very sticky, so that's all it is, some kind of like mirrored sticker thing, but you can definitely see the reflective coating on this. I have no idea why they chose to put this reflective coating on here. That seems like a really poor idea for infrared. Now, I don't know how that's going to mess with the sensors, so I am going to keep this piece just in case. So I guess I'm glad I didn't break it, and it does seem to be some kind of glass. Hard plastic? Sounds like... no, that's definitely glass. Okay. So this is definitely glass. I'm surprised I didn't snap it when I started pushing on it. But so maybe there's another way you guys might be able to do that a little better than I just chose to do that. I guess I really didn't care about this cover because I can just get another one if I need it. But future reference, I think maybe a easy thing to do might be to put a hair dryer on this, heat it up real good, and then just give a light amount of pressure behind this, and it should just pop off without having to put so much force on it. So I suppose you could use a nice little blunt object if you had to, but remember, you are pushing on this glass. Maybe get a little piece of cloth instead of like I did, open-end screwdriver. So future reference for you guys there. So I'm going to set this aside. So there we go. That was actually quite simple to do, and I hope that makes a difference when we fly over water. From what I understand, it made a major difference for a lot of people, and it caused not so many crashes. So I guess you just take this and you push and it just pops right back down. See if we can get the back in here properly. There we go. Everything on there. Okay. Well, that is clipped on there. Power switch is working again. Both light sensors don't have that mirrored factor on there to worry about. And I'm going to clean this up a little bit. And the first opportunity I get, guys, I will go ahead and take this out over water, low altitude, and we will see what we come up with. I'm not going to remove this one because this is clear. The one for the optical flow sensor is definitely clear. So I'm not going to mess with that one at all. The optical flow system does work very well on this. I was actually quite surprised. I'm sure a lot of that has to do with how good your calibrations are, your compass and all that stuff. But yeah, so far, I think the only thing that really plagues this platform, that makes it an iffy platform, is the signal. And I am going to work on that with you guys, and we're going to see if we can increase this signal. I know a lot of you are having really good luck. Maybe it's just this unit that has this problem. This was a refurb. Steven sent me a refurbished Breeze, so maybe that was the whole issue this thing had, out the hole, and they just never fixed it, decided to resell it as it was. I don't remember what he paid for it, but that could have been the issue with this one. I tried a bit of everything, guys. I want you to understand that. It wasn't like I wanted to talk crap about this. I actually talked to Steven and I said, man, I get what everybody's saying. I don't own it. I probably shouldn't talk about it if I haven't touched it, at least put it in my hands. I have a tendency to do that. Most of the time I end up being right. I don't like to be right all the time. I would love to be proved wrong when I have feelings and thoughts and opinions about certain drones. But there is the occasion that I do screw up, and I openly would admit that and eat my words if I had to. So like I said, we're gonna give this a shot, low altitude over some water when I get an opportunity, and we'll see if that makes any kind of difference with how it's going to fly over water, because this would be great to take out on the boat. So I have more Yuneec Breeze videos coming. I am searching for a very particular Wi-Fi repeater to amplify the signal on this so that it's not just a glorified selfie drone. I think if I can get this to run properly on 5 gigahertz setup and amplify the signal to that 1200 mbs rate, I think this will be a very solid, nice little platform to take out with you anywhere and still get that 80 meters high and that, just under 400 feet away from yourself. I think this could be a nice little travel compact drone. I'm glad a lot of you are having good luck. Like I said, I'm glad a lot of you are having a good time with yours and you're not having issues. This is a refurb. Maybe that was the problem out the hole, like I said. But I'm willing to dive into it some more. I'm going to try it on some of my other devices. So far we've been testing it on my LG Stylo 4. I'm going to pull out my ZTE Z-Max Pro. We're going to see if that makes a difference. That also runs on 5G. I also have my tablet here that we can give it a go on. I think actually, you know what, I can't because this only has 2.4. This doesn't actually have 5G, so I'll see what other devices I have around here that run on 5G, and we'll try it on a couple different devices. Somebody said screen recording. I turned off the screen recording and tested it. That did not fix the latency lag problem. And if you remember, the controller runs on Bluetooth, so everybody that was saying turn off the Bluetooth when you have Wi-Fi connected, I get that. However, the controller runs on Bluetooth, so even if you're flying with your phone on and the Bluetooth on, it still doesn't make a difference, because if you're flying with your phone on and the controller on, there's still Bluetooth signal being transmitted. So either way, the Bluetooth is on, unless I shut it off when I'm just flying with the phone, but it didn't make any difference. So I'm going to see if I can get to the bottom of this, and we'll do it together. And if we can't fix it, the heck with it. We'll just have some fun with it and see where things go. So, alright guys, drone worship, and I'm out. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed, check out my channel for new content. Go ahead and do that. And I will catch you guys on the flip. Toodaloo.